Okay, this is like the fourth or fifth time that I've talked about this on this channel, but I'm going to continue to do it over and over again because I think it's extremely important, and I think it's one of the main shifts that I've made in my life that have led to me being way, way, way more productive. I was somebody that used to procrastinate really, really often, and I had a hard time really completing any task or at least staying focused on task. And what I did for myself, and I think this is what everybody should really try to do, and or at least figure out if it works for you or not, is try to become a morning person. There's a lot, like my whole family, especially on my dad's side, my sister and my brother, we get up at or when we were younger, we'd get up at damn near noon every single day. And it wasn't until here recently I forced myself. I mean, for basketball and stuff in college, I had to get up early, but it was never like I had a strict regimen. And now I make myself get up at the latest 7 a.m. and I have a morning routine where I go on a walk, I get sunlight, I reset my circadian rhythm, I drink water, I drink electrolytes, I get potassium in my system. I do all of these things every single morning. I'm not going to go step by step, at least not now. I might actually go into it later in this video, but I just want to emphasize the importance of trying to at least set something that is some sort of system that is repetitive for yourself in the morning, whether that's waking up a little bit later. But for myself, I truly feel like I am so productive, especially if I do the things that I tell myself I'm going to do every single day. It's the easiest to keep promises to myself in the morning. And I used to struggle so much to wake up. I used to not sleep very well. I never really got good sleep ever. Now I sleep really good. Now I wake up almost naturally before my alarm clock even goes off. And it's crazy that I'm capable of doing that. I never thought I would even think about being a morning person, but now I love my morning routine. It's genuinely enjoyable to me, and I look forward to it every single night before I go to bed. And I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to walk you guys through exactly what I do, and I recommend you at least try to duplicate it. And this isn't me saying, oh, hey, I do this, and look how cool, how good I am at setting a regimen. I just want you guys to try this because I truly changed my life for the better. And, excuse me, I just chugged a protein shake, which is not good to do at night, but I had to get the calories in. What was I saying? This is my regimen. It's not me saying that I'm better than anybody, but I do recommend you try it, and I think it would really benefit your life. The regimen is I get up at 7 a.m. at the latest. First thing I do is I go get electrolytes. I fill up a whole bottle of, doesn't matter, just say it's around 16 ounces. I drink the entire thing as I go on my morning walk. While I'm on that walk, I don't take my phone with me. This is the most important thing. I don't touch my phone for the vast majority of my morning routine. I go on my walk. I get around 1,500 steps in. It's not very much. It's usually pretty calm. From now, I'm going to start incorporating maybe walking on my treadmill after that when I get back, but I haven't done it yet, so I'm not going to say that's what my routine is. I get back from there. I go hop in a cold shower, and then I go straight to reading 3 books. I've been reading 3 books lately. Atomic Habits by James Clear, the Morgan Housel book, what's it called? The Psychology of Money, and then $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozy. I read those 3 books every single day, literally just 2 pages from each book, and I have already read almost half of each book in the past couple, not even a month, and it's just crazy to see how much progress I've made. And I truly am really understanding what I'm reading because, what's his name? The main science guy, Stanford professor. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about. I can't recall his name at the moment. But he talks about the importance of being bored before you try to learn. And whenever I go on that walk in the morning, whenever I don't touch my phone, don't look at my phone at all, whenever I take that cold shower, when I do all these things without any type of stimulus mentally, I'm able to really engage and understand what I'm reading and actually retain the information. So I do that, and then I am going to start incorporating this as well, but I haven't started doing it, which is taking a protein shake in the morning and creating one that's actually sufficient to a meal, but I haven't done that yet. From there, I work on stuff I do for the business, or I make content. I used to make it like a whole 30 minutes dedicated to content, but now I'm trying to focus more on the business, so it's flip-flopped a little bit, but it just depends. And it's not a whole lot. It's not crazy because I don't have a whole lot of time before I actually have to go to my 9 to 5, but I get as much as I can done. I just feel so accomplished throughout the rest of the day. It's just like win on win on win. I'm stacking wins on top of each other. Instead of trying to play catch up, I always feel like I'm ahead of the day. And even if I don't have the most productive day in the world from my morning routine, I've at least started the day by getting a lot done. So Yeah, I talk about this all the time. This is like the fifth time I've mentioned it on this channel, probably the fifth time in the past 3 months because it's something that's relatively new to me. But I genuinely couldn't recommend it enough, and has transformed my life. I feel so productive in that moment, and so many of my bad habits have dwindled away because of starting my day in such a positive manner. So I also get in my word as well. I get my word. I do devotion every single morning, whether it's listening to the devotion on my Bible app, whether it's reading a couple verses. I try to get into my word every single day, and I also will take the time to maybe talk to God a little bit on my morning walk. But yeah, I'm talking relatively quickly because I have to get up really early tomorrow. It's already pretty late, and I want to get my morning routine started on a good note. So yeah, that's the message. I really just want to insinuate the importance of trying to start a regimen that you can stick to and see if you at least like it. Try it for a week. If you can do it for an entire week, waking up at 7 every single day, no matter what, and then you can still say you hate it and you do all the things that I do and you go get sunlight, you try to set your circadian rhythm, you read books, you don't get stimulus in the regard from a phone. You truly work on your craft and you spend time, focusing. And also, I didn't even talk about this, what I've been implementing as well. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling here, but I hope you guys are following. I listen to inspirational jazz, and so I literally typed into Spotify inspirational jazz, and I'm just finding song after song. And whenever I am working, even whenever I'm reading, I'm playing it in the background, and it just puts me into this laser focus mode where I'm very, very focused, for lack of better words. And yeah, that's just, a very in-depth explanation of what I do in the morning. But I would recommend you guys at least try to replicate it for a week. And if you do it and still hate it, then whatever, you tried. But I really, really believe that it will make you a lot more proficient and a lot more, you'll just see a lot more progress. So that's the message. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, have a blessed one.